it's your boy NK24 here on day 14 on the Wealth Creation Challenge. All right, today is not going to be too long. It's just going to be very short and sweet. I got a massive headache, so I can't really speak for long periods of time because it just gets too painful. Otherwise, like I said, this is a 90-day challenge. Nothing's going to stop us, and I'm going to be laying out the plan every single day, irregardless of the situation. I'm always going to make a plan to actually deliver this content to you. So, yesterday we started talking about increasing income. We spoke about the importance of why you need to always be looking at how to increase your income because this day, day and age, expenses are always going to go up. They're never going to go down, and that's just the sad reality. And if you're not confronting that reality, then you're going to end up in real trouble. You know, so you need to always be constantly thinking, what is the normal status that what is the daily operation like? For me, I thought normal was maintaining, but I started to realize that actually normal is an upward graph like that because uh, everything is always going up and income should always be going up. Now, this is where a lot of people get stuck because they don't know. They start talking about, I need a side hustle, I need all of that, but they forget that you need to start with the source, the existing source of income. Okay, let me get this. You need to start off with the existing source of income. Make sure you tap that out. A lot of people are so quick to just not pay attention to the workplace and the opportunities existing in their workplace that they try to go outside and start off something from scratch that they know nothing about. They have zero skills in it and sometimes don't even have interest at it, in doing it. In your job, you have an advantage that you get to start where you are. That is why I put it as number one. Start where you are. Why? Because you already have the skills in your job, in your job. And if you just find out what is also out there, other opportunities that exist in the business that could actually help grow your income. And that is very important point. But you need to go out and seek this information. It's not like management will come to you. You need to do your research. How I did that in the company that I work in is that we have a normal salary, okay, and then on top of that, there's something we call a performance bonus that you get every month if your ratings are always on top of this the threshold that they give. All right, so you get an extra bonus, and I always aim for that because that increases my income. And then I started asking because I started getting this bonus every month. Then I started asking, how do you? I just went to one of the supervisors. I asked, dude, how can I get more money? And he just said to me, well, there are some awards that the company gives. You're not guaranteed to get it every month, but if you contribute and you do your best around, he gave me basically what other what other type of forms of income to tap into, and that's I started working towards that, and I got extra income the other month, which was, I think it was $100. Yes, it was an extra $100 to my paycheck, which is really good. So it didn't require me to change. All I needed to do was just do a little bit of extra that direction there, and that's what happened. And I know many people in your jobs, you need to start looking around. Look around, find the opportunities. The second reason why you should start there is the easiest as well. I mean, you don't need to go through an interview process. You can just speak to the person in that department or find out who you need to speak to in order to tap into that without disturbing your current flow. And that's how you start looking at growing the income. And remember, I said at the end yesterday that you need to look at growing in increments. So this sometimes you might take on a lot more responsibility, but the income might be just a little bit extra. You might find that there's overtime. put into that. Those are ways for you to actually get there. The third reason is that it's a clear path. If you speak to a supervisor or someone in charge of that opportunity, they tell you that, okay, you need to do this and that and that and that, and you'll get that. Simple, you know. And you need, like I said, it's a better use of your time and energy, by maxing, getting to the point where you reach the ceiling, you know. But then again, you also, at the end of the day, you need to be very strategic. You need to observe the company you work for. I have a lot of students in my English, who come to, learn English because they've assessed that the there's no growth for them in the company anymore. They've reached the ceiling, so they want to improve themselves and get into a bigger company where there's bigger opportunities for growth. That is also an option. But being strategic means that you need to understand that you need to have a plan. You need to set the goal and then do the research, find out, and be strategic about it. Go and find out what, don't just bang your head against the wall. Get as much information as you can to try and increase the chances of you increasing your income and taking advantage of other opportunities within your business. All right. Only if you have reached the ceiling or there is nothing else left, or you can't get any more than you can in your company, then I would recommend that you start looking at outside. Tomorrow we're going to be addressing that specifically, because you need to also know what to do and what not to do. What flows should you be focusing on? Tomorrow I'm going to talk about symbiotic flows, meaning that, it must be like, when I move this finger, my hand is moving, like they need to be going like that, so that they are in flow. When you do one, it affects the other. So not doing something which is very disjointed. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. So yeah, but start where you are. That is the key there. Start where you are and try to maximize on the current opportunity you've got. You will save a lot on time and energy than just going outside, yet you don't know what other, flows you could tap into within the company you're in. So yeah, I think I've reached my maximum for today. I can feel my headache now. All right, thank you so much for joining today's lesson, on this. As we're talking about how to increase income, we're going to be spending another 4 days going even deeper and deeper on this topic here. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please do post in the comment. If you love the material that I'm actually producing here, then click the subscribe button. And yeah, as I always end my videos, I'm going for wealth. I don't want to do it alone. I want to do it with friends. I want to do it with you. We fail along the way together. We dust ourselves together, and you know what? And then we succeed together. I think that is much more meaningful. Not even I think, it is much more meaningful. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow on day 15 on the challenge. And yeah, NK out.